The reason why I chose to talk about African Americans and promoting health like this is not just because I'm African American, is because I'm 34 years old, and at 32 I almost died of a heart attack, and I didn't take it seriously. I kept getting told for years that I was pre-hypertension, that I had high blood pressure when I was pregnant. I actually developed preeclampsia. And even though I developed preeclampsia, I still didn't take it seriously. And when they had me see a dietitian a couple of years back, before my heart attack, I should have taken it seriously and woke up then. And when they put me on the pre-diabetes watch list, but I didn't. And they told me that if I exercised and I lost 100 pounds, that my diabetes levels would go down and that I would be fine. So I did exercise. I did join a gym. I went about once a week, which averaged to 4 times a month. Went back to the doctor, and the doctor was like, "You lost 5 pounds, but that's not significant to reduce these levels. Like, you can't go and eat junk food and all of this stuff 7 days a week and then work out for 30 minutes to an hour to mitigate all the poison that you're putting in your body. Like, you have to give it a real effort." So I heard him, but again, I didn't take his advice very seriously. And then a year later, I had a heart attack and I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, and I was 32 years old. And so now I do yoga. I do Taibo. I do 2 mile runs every morning. But I'm making this so that people will be more inspired to care about themselves, to care about their health. You know, that my dietitian said, okay, as African Americans, you guys are going to eat a lot of fatty fried food, okay? Like, you guys will eat vegetables. As an example, you guys will eat okra, but you fry your okra. Okay, as long as you do it in moderation. So, meaning that instead of having 5, 6 days of fried food, that you cut that in half to 2 to 3 days, but don't cut it out completely, because it's unrealistic for you to be able to keep your diet like that. But at the same time, I'm glad that I had my daughter. She came around the perfect time for me to have her, in terms of programs like Birth and Beyond, who have African American nurses who do connect with you not only in a health level, but they connect with you culturally. And for African Americans, we connect better with seeing somebody who looks like us and who's been through our struggles and understands our pain, though we're more apt to take the advice. So even though my doctor was like, "You're going to die, you're going to be really sick, you have preeclampsia," and all this other stuff. So I have the OBGYN telling me one thing, and then I turn around and I have my regular doctor telling me another, and I'm not taking the advice seriously because both of those doctors weren't African American. And then when African Americans told me about different resources, they told me that they have groups at Birth and Beyond where it's called, Sisters Helping Sisters, where again, culturally, I see people who look like me, who sound like me, who've been through my struggles, who understand that we have to have sweet potato and peach cobbler at Thanksgiving and what that means.